WrestleMania 34 is a little over 11 days away, and I apologize for my voice first of all. I'm just a little under the weather here, but let's get to this because there's a lot of matches on the card that have been made, a little more additions to the battle royals, and we'll just go from there. Excuse me. First off, there's only one addition to the women's WrestleMania Battle Royal, and that is Bayley. Now, I was honestly thinking they would have a Bayley Sasha match at Mania, but with the Battle Royal, they can, and I'd hate to say build a match at WrestleMania and like build it towards another pay per view, because unless it's like a rematch or something for like a title or something on like Backlash or whatever the card or Extreme Rules or whatever the pay per view at the WrestleMania is, that would make sense, because of course it's the rematch for the title or whatever, but I honestly thought we'd have a Bayley Sasha match at Mania. That would be a great match. Sure, that would mean probably another women's match, like what, 4 or 5, counting the mixed tag, counting the Battle Royal, and then of course that match, if it were to happen. So maybe 5 or 6, maybe. I'd have to look at the thing because there's the two title matches, the Battle Royal, mixed tag. So about 4 or 5, yeah, about 4 or 5, if you count that match. But it's very simple. Bayley and Sasha will eliminate each other, and they will build towards a match at Extreme Rules, whatever the next pay-per-view is. As far as the Honor the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is concerned, there are a few more entrants, so we'll go through those, much like we do with the Royal Rumble. First off, Dolph Ziggler. Probably one of the bigger names in this Battle Royal so far. And would he win? If you want to push him towards a world title, that would be a great way to do it. To him to win the Honor the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and that way he'd have a claim to the world title because he beat basically everyone on the roster, or at least everyone that is in the Battle Royal. So a majority of the roster on both brands. So he has a claim to the world title at that point. But will he win? I don't know. But he's probably one of the favorites for that match. Next up, Breezango. Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Both of them won't win. It's kind of a foregone conclusion that they won't win. But if you were, again, much like the Dolph situation, if you were to push them out of the comedy Fashion Files gimmick, which apparently Fashion Files, as far as I know, is on WWE.com or the network or whatever. They're not showing it on SmackDown anymore. I mean, they're showing snippets of it, but not like what they were used to doing, which is kind of sad. So if you want to stop doing that, because people aren't going to go to the .com website just for Fashion Files. I don't know, they might be doing that. I don't know. Fashion Files has been great, so maybe it gets more traffic to the website and the network and whatever else they want to have happen. But as far as that's concerned, I don't think Breezango will win. They might eliminate each other. I mean, they're a tag team, so they will work together, obviously. But I doubt they will win this one. And finally, as far as new people are concerned, Woken/broken Matt Hardy, a man who has destroyed Bray Wyatt in the Great War. And the way he worded it, I cannot do it justice, but it was something like this. It was something like he has deleted Bray Wyatt. It was in the promo on Raw. He deleted Bray Wyatt. He deleted the essence of the vessel of Bray Wyatt as well as the soul of Bray Wyatt. And the next step for him was to join, to be like the immortal 8th, the Wonder number 8, or something like that. Andre the Giant and win his Battle Royal. It was something like that. I can't do it justice. I mean, and even with my voice the way it is, I can't do it justice regardless. But it was something along those lines of Matt Hardy's cryptic ways of saying he will enter the Battle Royal. Now, last year at WrestleMania, him and brother Nero came back and became the Raw Tag Champions. So, if you want to push this Woken universe or broken universe or whatever universe you want it to be, he needs to win the Battle Royal. Or you could have Bray Wyatt be Sister Abigail, eliminate him from the Battle Royal, something like that. And you want to continue that, you can. But the Great War honestly should be the end of that feud. Especially since the way it ended. It was it was truly wonderful. It was truly wonderful, and it was incredible. Um, but again, there'll be more about the Royal People hopefully soon. Next up, a match has been changed to a fatal four-way for the United States Championship. The United States Champion and Face of America, Randy Orton, will defend against Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev, since Rusev pinned the United States Champion last night on SmackDown. It's a very valid claim, and he deserves to be in it. And there's the potential of it being Rusev Mania. Not just a Rusev Day, but an entire event dedicated to Rusev. And honestly, like I said last time, Orton deserves this. He's a Grand Slam champion now because of the United States title reign. And if you were to give the belt to somebody, it would be Rusev. It would make sense because Rusev Day would become an American holiday as it is already. But with him being the face of America, and when I say the face of America, I've always imagined, since Kevin Owens started doing it, saying he was the face of America, thereby if you become the United States champion, you are the face of America. I just wanted to make that sure. I'm not proclaiming Randy Orton as the face of America. I'm just saying because of the Kevin Owens logic, if you are which we'll get to Kevin Owens in a little bit, but if you are the United States champion, you are thereby the face of America, which you honestly should be. You're the United States champion, you represent the entire country. So you are in a way the face of America, which would make perfect sense. So, like I said before, I feel Orton will retain, but if not, it will go to Rusev, and he will become an American icon, like he should be, because Rusev is fucking awesome. Yes, more of the multi-man matches. For the SmackDown Tag Titles, the Usos will defend against the New Day. We do not know what members of the New Day will be in there, but the New Day are involved, as well as the Bludgeon Brothers. And the Bludgeon Brothers, with the exception of last night, have been very, very dominant. So, like I said before, any of these teams could win this match. However, I feel like if you're going to push the Bludgeon Brothers the way you have, they need to win the titles, and they need to dominate the division for a while. Plus, the SmackDown division isn't really that small. I mean, it's not that big either, but it's kind of in the middle now, where it's great that there's more tag teams, but you don't see them as often. So, I feel like the Bludgeon Brothers need to win so you can have new matchups, you can have new matchups for the titles, and it would make more sense. I would not be surprised if the Usos won, but, you get back in the rut of doing the New Day Uso match, which is a great match, but I don't know why you would do it. I really don't know. And with that, we'll be back so I can take a little break and get my voice back. And with that, we will go over the final match, the final new match at least, which involves Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and all of that. And we'll get to that in a little bit.